Hey everybody, the big baseball news in Pittsburgh today is that the Pittsburgh Pirates and Cardinals are going to play in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. They're going to move their August 20th game to Williamsport. They're going to play in a really small stadium that only holds 4,200 people. It's called Bowman Park. Here's a quick look at the ballpark from Google Maps. It looks really tiny compared to a major league park because you don't have all the seats. Look at the outfield. There's no seats there. Alright, well here's left field. I was able to find some drone footage. It was only a couple seconds of footage, so I slowed it down. You can see that the fence is approximately 8 feet high, and beyond that you just have like a little bit of some grass, and it's not raised up, so you cannot see the field from behind the fence. This is terrible for ball hawking because you can't see who's up at the plate, but there'll be lots of balls flying out. And to look at the left field corner, there's a road that goes around the ballpark to a parking lot. There is going to be tons of foul balls flying out of this park in a major league game. You could just hang out there on that little embankment and just collect a dozen balls. Easy. Here's some more drone footage that I was able to find. It was just, again, a small little clip, and I slowed it down a little bit so we can see the whole ballpark. Now, Major League Baseball is going to put a lot of money into the park to fix it up, probably expand seating capacity. You can see down the first baseline, it's just a really small stands, and beyond that, you have a parking lot. Now, anytime a right-handed batter's coming up, there's going to be foul balls heading in that direction. And then for a left-handed batter, you're going to have balls flying out towards the third baseline in foul territory up on that embankment. It looks like a hill from this angle. Now, they only seat 4,200 people there, so where are they going to put the extra seats? Looking at this park, there's not a whole lot of place to put extra seats around the infield unless they would basically tear those bleachers down past right field and maybe make it a double-decker bleachers. Now, out here in the outfield, this is the likely spot where the seats are going to have to go. They're probably going to have to lower the wall, and an easy fix would be just dumping loads of dirt out there in that field beyond the fence, raising it up so that you can have kind of like a berm seating like they have in spring training fields. That would be kind of tough for ball hawking though, because this is going to be a really in-demand game and everyone's going to be crowded out there. If it's like this, the way it is now, we could literally just stand out there and just collect all the home run balls in batting practice. Now, I do expect there to be some competition out there. I'm going to be there. My friend Nick from PNC will likely be there. I let him know about it today. You know that Zach Hampel is going to be there. This is just a good opportunity for him to add another stadium to his list of 50-plus stadiums where he's seen a major league game. So this is like a must-attend game for him. I'm 100% sure he'll be out there. Here you can see the field. Look at that fence. It's got to be at least 8 feet high. It's all solid the whole way around, so you can't really see through the fence and get any idea who's at bat, which is kind of bad because you want to know who's up. You want to know who's in each group, because if there's a bunch of righties, you want to be in left field probably. And if there's a bunch of lefties, you want to be over there in right field, obviously. All right, now I'm going to take you behind the fence. I'm going on Google Maps, and we're going to go for a street view ride around the outside of the stadium. So we're coming down this street. This is behind the left field fence. And if you know the Google street car, it's like a car. It has like a, 6 to 7 foot pole on the top with cameras all over the place. Now check out this. Look at that hill over there. That's where your foul balls are going to be. Anytime there's a left-handed batter, if you're camped out on that hill, you're going to be chasing after balls all night long. Now, if you look at the fence, you can just barely see home plate from this angle. You have to be way back on the road, and you're probably going to have to be really tall because, again, this camera is way up high on top of a car. It's on top of a pole, so look at all the room behind the outfield fence out there to run around. It's going to be fun. If there's not a whole lot of people out there, you're going to have a really big day. Now, one major downfall, obviously, of being out there is you're not going to be able to ask the players for balls more than likely because they're not going to be able to see you to know where you're at to throw it to you. You're not going to be able to retrieve any balls unless you can somehow figure out a way to get a ball underneath the fence. But that's pretty unlikely because this is a professional stadium. And as we drive off here into the behind center field, you can see there's just a ton of room out there. That's probably going to be used for parking. They might put some trailers out there for the national broadcast, like the ESPN buses and trailers and stuff. All right, so that is a quick overview driving around the stadium. You could do that for yourself on Google Maps. Just do Street View. Here's an aerial of the stadium. You can see the cars that are parked out there. There's the main entrance. People are lined up. It only seats 4,200 people, so one thing we still have to find out is how the Pirates are going to issue the tickets. Their season ticket base is probably roughly around 15,000 people, and the stadium only seats 4,200, so I'm hoping I get tickets, especially if they mess up the outfield and put a bunch of seating out there. I'd like to be in the ballpark if I'm not going to be able to chase down balls. And now here's just some scenes from the ballpark. This is from the Williamsport Crosscutters. I think that's crosscutters.com. You can see on the outfield fence there. That's their website. Here's just some highlights, people enjoying themselves at the ball game. Just gives you kind of an idea of what you're in for if you're going to go. There's some players in the dugout. I'm half tempted to go there over the summer before August 20th just to kind of do a scouting mission, see what the ballparks are like, get one of those New York Penn League balls. Now, if you've been to the stadium and can give me a review or any tips in the comments, feel free to leave a comment about the stadium. If you're going to the game, let me know. And you know that I'll be there. I'll be filming just like I will at every game this summer. Thank you for watching, everybody. See you tomorrow.